goals and dream boards. You came across this video, this is your sign to make 2022 our year. Okay, so I may have finished my matcha, one cannot confirm or deny, but that's not why we're here today, people. It is a new year, 2022. Crazy, but I'm excited. I'm glad it's a new year, y'all. Trust me, I need it. So let's catch up. Where have I been? What's been going on? So the last video that y'all saw of me was my first Vlogmas video. Listen, shit went down. So first and foremost, right after I had posted that video, literally 4 days later, I found out I had to go get a procedure done. So that was fun. And then right around the time I started to kind of like heal from the procedure, literally the minute, like the first time I went back outside of my bedroom, got COVID. Just Omicron. And then right after I like kind of, when I say kind of because I feel like I'm still going through it with COVID, healed from COVID, I had to get a surgery done. Needless to say, it's been quite a health journey, traumatic. This is about new beginnings, new year. So I would say lessons learned, right, from 2021. Once the pandemic hit, I had realized how much like time to myself is truly something precious and something that I really need to be able to recharge and be the best version of myself. And so that was something that I learned about myself in 2021. I think as we like grow up and go through life, you know, some friends are here for your entire life and some aren't. Some serve a purpose in different parts of your lives, and that's totally fine and something you just have to accept. Now baby, now that it's 2022, let's talk. Well, hello. Okay, so for 2022, this is going to, but for 2022, this is going to be the year truly for me of self-love, self-care, and to be quite honest, just being right damn selfish. But honestly, I just really want to be able to heal, for one, everything I just went through for the past month and a half, and really just learn more about myself and really just appreciate and love and find ways to take care of myself like holistically, help me manage my anxiety and depression on a daily basis. And I feel like through that, with practices of self-care and self-love, I'll be able to manage that. And I felt like I still didn't get a grasp in 2021 on that fully. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen and my non-binary folks, the first thing that needs to get done just so that we can really have a new fresh start and be the best versions of ourselves in 2022 is I need to clean up this this junkyard called my apartment. Okay, I capped. It's honestly, it just needs to be cleaned up. I mean, it's nothing too crazy. I started cleaning like Sunday and it's now Wednesday. So, you know, nothing too crazy, but it needs to get done. I just need to clear out some stuff that I've been avoiding. Many of you are probably avoiding this right now. You're probably sitting next to it and you're like, yeah, it's fine, because that's me too. But we about to take care of this today and all the rest of the Christmas decoration and just clean up around the apartment and get right. So let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna go ahead and attack is my kitchen, child. The dishes are screaming at me, and you won't believe this when I tell you this, but this has only been 1 day of just solid breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and somehow, somehow this chaos has appeared. I also just broke that candle. I'm very upset about it. Let's just get into this. Y'all, if you take anything away from this video, child, get this, okay? Nothing else needs to be said. It's literally spraying dishwasher detergent. Okay, now I'm in my room. For the most part, it's like pretty clean, but I know y'all see that in the background. Yeah, it's I can explain. So yeah, basically I just need to do some laundry. I'm so behind on laundry, I can't even hold you. And I need to do the stuff that's in the dryer, and then after that I'm gonna do a little bit of light dusting, and then I'm gonna clean the Christmas decor off camera, because I mean, nobody wants to watch anyone taking Christmas decor down, you know what I mean? Like, that's depressing. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and we'll check back in a few. All right, now it's time for the part you've all been waiting for: goals and dream boards. Okay, but no, for real, y'all, I'm very just excited to show y'all my dream board this year, just because it looks so good. Like, I literally have to toot my own horn. It looks so good. I don't even think I showed y'all last year's dream board, and to be honest, y'all didn't really miss much. It wasn't nearly as gorgeous and as inspirational as this one looks, to be honest. Also, I only like maybe accomplished 3 of those goals that visually you could see on the dream board. Yeah, needless to say, doesn't matter. Also, after like going back and reflecting and looking at the goals that I had for myself last year, again, I didn't accomplish many of them, and I really had to sit down with myself and be like, Tiffany, what are we doing? Why did you not do this? Why did you not do that? And to be fair, it's because of just lack of planning. Like, I realized last year that if I don't thoroughly plan things out step by step, then your girl, she not gonna accomplish them, and that's just what it is. Like, to be honest, y'all, I wrote out a literal script for this video, and like literally even in detail some of the things that I gotta do with my body, you know, to jazz it up, because literally if I don't, it won't happen, or it's just not gonna happen to how I want it to really look, if you know what I mean. But with that being said, I want to go ahead and show y'all my beautiful dream board for 2022. Okay, y'all, so as you guys can see, this is my beautiful, inspirational yet purposeful dream board that I have for this year, and it starts off surrounded with this quote of "Get in, loser, we're healing and falling in love with life again." And I feel like that is just perfect for the theme for me this year in terms of self-care and self-love, and you can just see that throughout the entire dream board, as well as how I see myself this year career-wise and where I plan on living in the next couple of months. So yeah. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and get into the goals. I actually wrote out 22 goals for 2022. I know, kind of corny, but you know, I'm just trying to be thumbed. Okay, period. So let's get into them. Okay, so the first goal that I have that I've actually already accomplished for this year is practicing yoga every day. Something about yoga really is just so therapeutic to me. It allows me to kind of just clear everything out of my mind and just like be with myself and not have any thoughts. And that's coming from someone who's been practicing it for like a minute now. When I tell you, when you get in that zen, if I can have more of that on an everyday basis, that's what I'm finna do. Alright, my next goal is to work out 3 times a week. It's just something that I really want to, again, be physically fit, and it just helps my mental health overall. Okay, the next one, which might be a surprise, is that I want to move to a predominantly black city. As y'all know, I'm in DC right now. It's technically not a predominantly black city anymore, but I just want to be really in an area of just a sense of community and culture of people who primarily look like me but are also creatives and in the entertainment industry, because I feel like DC is more of a political city, more corporate, and I kind of want to be on that more creative vibes of people who look like me. Okay, the next one is respecting boundaries. This one's gonna be definitely challenging. It's just something that you need, because I will specifically say like most of what the boundary that I'm setting is just like being away from my phone and not being so attainable to everybody, and you could just call me whenever you want, because of the fact that I am busy a lot of the times during the day, and you know, you calling me because it's convenient to you doesn't necessarily mean it's convenient to me. And it's no disrespect or anything, but it's just like I just need time to myself, and sometimes I don't want to run my mouth. Sticking to a budget. This was something I really had a difficult challenge with. You know, I like for the most part would stick to my budget, but then random things would come up and I didn't have them fit into my budget. And when I really mean stick to my budget, it's just more primarily of like setting money aside for like uh-ohs or like things that just come up that you don't expect, because I feel like that's primarily where a lot of the money that I didn't plan to budget out went to. So this next one is primarily for all my social media. So for TikTok, I want to be able to post 3 times a week. For YouTube, I want to be able to post once. And then for Instagram, I want to be able to post twice a week. Right now is the first time in my entire life that I am not dedicating my entire self to a job, to a sport, to an organization that has nothing to do with my passions. You know, in December when I got COVID, I had to have a real tough sit down talk with myself, and I was like, you know, I'm not happy in life. And I had to start planning on what my next move was. And primarily, y'all, if I could have it my way or the highway. No, for real though, if I could have it my way, I would be a full-time content creator / influencer, video editor, all of that in one, because of the fact that I just love creating content for y'all. I love creating content with, you know, brands and organizations, and just creating, you know, content for public events, private events, all of that. I just love creating content, period. If I can't do that all the time, and if that's what makes me happy, why am I holding back? Y'all know in the past, like, I've always been like, oh, I just gotta balance, you know, YouTube and this and that around like school or around this job or around, you know, being in this organization. And it's like, now that I actually have the time, I actually have to like bet on myself and just hope it'll work out. But yeah, guys, those are my 22 goals for 2022. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all kind of like how I plan my goals out. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, this is a full list of all 22 of my goals. I actually have this in a whole entire presentation with my vision board. You know, we got to come up with a business plan to make sure that our lives are together. But anyways, if you all want to pause, this is like the full 22 goals. I wasn't going to sit here and say them all in the video because we would be here for the next 3 hours and nobody wants that. But anyways, I just want to really stress to y'all, like, planning out your goals is so important. As you can see here, like, a huge goal for me was starting therapy back up this year. And I really had to put in work for that. I had to do my research. And so I went to therapyforblackgirls.com and literally like reached out to 5 different therapists. And I had literally maybe 2 people reach back out to me. But I did find a therapist, and now I'm about to have my 5th session of therapy tomorrow. Okay, y'all, so I'm here at the yoga studio. Well, I'm outside. I just parked, and I'm about to go in. I need to go in like right now or else I'm gonna be late. But I'll try to get some footage, and if it looks dark, y'all, it's dark. What do you want me to do? Like, it's a yin yoga, it's at nighttime. Just bear with me, okay? Alright, y'all, so I'm back home. Clearly, I took a shower, got my PJs, ate a little din-din, and now it's time for bed. I am literally exhausted, but before I go to sleep, I do want to go ahead and journal. You know, I told myself I was going to journal at night, so here we are. So I was actually gifted this journal. It's called like the Grateful Heart Journal. You've probably seen this literally everywhere. You can get them like on Amazon. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the evening reflections. Alright, y'all, I just finished journaling, and I really just wrote about like how productive of a day I had. Like, I literally was able to get 2 videos done today. I was able to take a whole business call. What else did I do? I was on a panel earlier today. Like, I got so much done. So much more done than I thought I'd be able to get done. I honestly have to give myself a pat on the back. Like, and I feel like I had such a good day because I actually prioritized my goals and dedicated time to myself. So now it's your turn. We need to make 2022 our year. People say that every time, but for real, if you're waiting on something, if you have these dreams and aspirations, go for it. Stop waiting. If coronavirus hasn't proved that to you already, I'm here to tell you to get to it. Get to work. Transition. If you got a full-time job and you're trying to get out that full-time job and go for your dream career, start planning now. If you came across this video, this is your sign. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.